Page 76. I'm too much of a coward to voice these thoughts aloud, especially he looks so sullen. Like a small boy. I find the thought amusing. What's so funny, he asks. I shake my head, not daring to tell him, and keep my eyes on the food. Swallowing my last piece of pancake, I peek up at him. His eyes are more spectacular. Good girl, he says. I'll take you home when you've dried your hair. I don't want you to get ill. There's some kind of unspoken promise in his words. What does he mean? I leave the table, wondering for a moment if I should ask permission, but dismiss the idea. Sounds like a dangerous precedent to set. I head back to his bedroom. A thought stops me. Where did you sleep last night? I turn to gaze at him, still sitting in the dining room chair. I can't see any blankets or sheets or out here. Perhaps he had them tidied away. In my bed, he says simply, his gaze impression again. Oh, it was quite a novelty for me too, he smiles. Not having sex. There, I said the word. I blush, of course. No, he shakes his head and frowns as if he's recalled something uncomfortable. Sleeping with somebody. He picks up his newspaper and continues to read. What in heaven's name does that mean? He's never slept with anyone. He's a virgin. Somehow I doubt that. I stand staring at him in disbelief. He's the most mystifying person I've ever met, and it dawns on me that I have slept with Christian Grey, and I kick myself. What would I given to be cautious to watch him sleep? See him vulnerable somehow? I find that hard to imagine. Well, allegedly, all will be revealed tonight. In his bedroom, I hunt through a chest of drawers and find the hairdryer. Using my fingers, I dry my hair the best I can. When I finished, I head into the bathroom. I went to brush my teeth. I see Christian's toothbrush. It would be like having him in my mouth. Glancing guilty over my shoulder, I feel the bristles on the toothbrush. They are damp. He must have used it already. Grabbing it quickly, I squirt toothpaste on it and brush my teeth in double time. I feel so naughty. It's such a thrill. Grabbing my t-shirt, bra and panties from yesterday, I put them in the shopping bag that Tyler bought and head back to the living room area to hunt for my bag and jacket. Deep joy, there is a hair tie in my bag. Christian is watching me as I tie my hair back, in expression unreadable. I feel his eyes follow me as I sit down and wait for him to finish. He's on the BlackBerry talking to someone. Then what? They want two? How much will they cost? Okay. And what safety measures do we have in place? And they'll go via Suez. How safe is Ben Sudan? And when they do arrive in Darfur, okay, let's do it. Keep me abreast of progress. He hangs up. Ready to go? I nod. I wonder what his conversation was about. He slips on a navy pinstripe jacket, picks up his car keys and heads for the door. After you, Miss Steele. He mumbers. Open the door for me. He looks casually elegant. I pause frantically, too long drinking in the sight of him. And to think I slept with him last night, and after all that tequila and the throwing up, he's still here. What's more, he wants to take me to Seattle? Why me? I don't understand it. I head out to the door, recalling the words, "There's something about you." Well, the feeling is entirely mutual, Mr. Grey, and I am to find out what his secret is. We walk in silence down the corridor towards the elevator. As we wait, I pick up at him through my lashes, and it looks out of the corridor, off his eyes down at me. I smile, and his lips twitch. The elevator arrives, and we step in. We're alone. Suddenly, for some unexpected reason, possibly our proximity in such an enclosed space, the atmosphere between us changes, charged with electric annihilation, anticipation. My breathing alters as my heart races. He head turns frankly towards me, his eyes dark as slate. I bite my lip. Oh, fuck the paperwork, he growls. He lunges at me, pushes me up against the wall of the elevator. Before I know it, he's got both of my hands in a vice-like grip above my head, and he's pinning me to the wall using his hips. Holy shit. His other hand grabs my hair and yanks down, bringing my face up as his lips are on mine. It's only just not painful, I moan in his mouth, giving his tongue an opening. He takes full advantage, his tongue expertly exploring my mouth. I've never been kissed like this. My tongue tentatively strokes his and joins in a slow, erotic dance that's all about touch and sensation, all bump and grind. He brings his head up to grasp my chin and holds me in place. I'm helpless, by my hands pinned, my face held, and his hips restraining me. His erection is against my belly. Oh my, he wants me. Christian Grey, Greek god, wants me, and I want him here, now, in the elevator. You are so sweet, he murmurs, each word a canticle. The elevator stops the doors, and he pushes away from me in a blink of an eye, leaving me hanging. 3 men in business suits look at us and smirks as they climb on board. My heart is through the roof. I feel like I've run an uphill race. I want to lean over and grasp my knees, but that's just too obvious. I glanced up at him. He looks so cool and calm, like he's been doing this Shattered Times crossword. How unfair. It's totally unfair. I'm affected by my presence. He glances at me out of the corner of his eyes, and he gently blows out a deep breath. Oh, he's affected all right, and my very small inner goddess sway in a gentle victorious sampa. The businessmen exit on the 2nd floor. We have 1 more floor to travel. You've brushed your teeth, he says, staring at me. I used your toothbrush. He lips quick up in half a smile. Oh, Anastasia, what am I going to do with you? The door opens at the 1st floor, and he takes my hand and pulls me out. What is it about elevators, he mutters, more to himself than to me, as he strides across the lobby. I struggled to keep up with him, because my wits have been thoroughly and royally scattered all over the floor of the Wolves elevator there in the Heathman Hotel.